and one on that pole, I'd wait till they were getting right up on that pole and really grooving it up a little bit, and then I'd turn that shower on. It was funny to watch them run. Now, I do want to get away from Rocklahoma and turn to the other badass party that happens every year. You know what I'm talking about?
No, nothing's coming to the forefront of my mind.
It happens at Churchill Downs every year.
Oh, man. Yeah, the Derby.
Was that not crazy?
Oh, man. I don't really care about much about, I just want to go there for that party.
Yeah, the parties are insane, I've heard. I've heard it's very similar to a Talladega infield party.
Yeah, and it's funny because you'll see pictures surface on the internet after probably find them easily now, but these chicks are all these big hats and these nice dresses and stuff, and then they're like pulling their tits out.
Yeah,
like I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Yeah, they'll dress to the nines, and then just then them titties come out.
Yeah, I don't know why that. I think that's hilarious, but I do.
I need to make a T-shirt and we'll go up there and sell them. For the Tiddy and Shiner show, just put titties and hats. Love them.
Love them.
Titties and hats.
# love them.
But the finish of that race, dude, that was insane. They disqualified that guy, and going back and looking at the replays, okay, he did not stay in his own lane.
Well, that's one of the lessons of life.
Yeah. But man, see, when that race ends and you picked the number 2 horse to win and he didn't win, you throw your tickets on the ground and you start stomping off and mad and like, well, crap, I didn't win, blah, blah, blah. And then 10 minutes later, they're like, yeah, we have a reversal on this. The first horse is disqualified. And then everybody's going through and jumping onto the floor like they're jumping into a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Looking for tickets.
Oh, man. Yeah, I never thought about it in like that aspect. I bet that created some pandemonium.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it did, because somebody spat out a number today, and it was like $14 million or so. No, it's 14. There were 14 trifectas that were picked that had that horse in it. That 14 did not get paid out, but they know that they bet the ticket. So there's 14 of those tickets in the trash.
That would drive a guy to want to eat a pistol if you were one of those 14.
Oh, my God.
Especially if they were big dollar bets. Oh, Lord. Man, can you imagine?
Well, a $2 bet. Now, granted, if you bought your ticket early that day, he was 65 to 1.
Oh, God.
Now, his odds kept getting better and better and better throughout the day, but he was 65 to 1. So that's $130 on a $2 bet.
Dude, if I was one of those 14 people and I had placed a large bet, I'd still be sitting in my recliner just crying. Like,
yeah.
Just bawling like I was 5.
Oh, I would have too.
Brutal, man. 14 people. God. Man, horse racing's crazy like that, though. Horse racing, to me, is just such a crapshoot. I get the science of the odds in there. God dang, anything can.
There's one guy that cashed in a ticket for $162,500.
Oh, man, that's a good afternoon at the track.
He bet $2,500 on that horse.
Damn good return.
Well, yeah, but then, here's another thing, too. So you've got the horse that finished first, and it took him a little bit to determine the winner. I never thought of this, and I hope it didn't happen, but, usually right after a race is finished and you win, you can walk up to the cashier and get your money.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how many tickets they paid out.
Oh, yeah.
For that one horse to win, and then they turn out reverse.
Surely they don't pay out until it's an official finish.
Yeah, but what makes it official? Hang on. I'm going to pretend like I'm Donnie for a second. I actually stopped recording so I could go back and look this up. And I'm 10 minutes into this, and I don't know. There's nothing that states exactly when the race is official and when you can get your payout.
Huh.
So I don't know. I'm hoping that didn't happen at the Derby, though.
Oh, man, can you imagine the nightmare that would turn into?
Oh, man, that'd be all the suck for them.
Oh, man.
All the suck. And imagine being the owner of that horse.
Oh, you talking about another dude that's still crying?
Oh, yeah, and I don't know if it's a horse's fault or if it's a jockey's fault.
See, I don't know enough about horse. Yeah, I don't know either.
Well, it's just like NASCAR. Did the car get loose or did the driver drive into him?
Yeah. Does that happen with horses?
I don't know. But then again, I've never known to somebody go in and make a track bar adjustment on a horse to get it to turn through the corner either. So
that's a good point. Yeah, I've never seen that either.
Back in the old days, it'd be like, well, we'll take a little wedge out, put some wedge in.
I don't think they do that with horses. Might be wrong, but
you ever listen to that on NASCAR races when they're talking about in the pits and they're like, yeah, we're gonna make a track bar adjustment. You know, okay,
cool.
I'm gonna make a house bar adjustment.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a titty bar adjustment. See how that works.
When all else fails, adjust the titty bar.
Yeah, what's a track bar, and what's brake bias? Does that mean you like one brake over the other?
Yeah, some of the terminology is crazy.
You're more partial to the front brakes than you are the rear. You know what I mean? Sometimes terminology just kills me.
Yeah, it's always good stuff.
Man, we never even took a pee break on this one.
Yeah, no, man. Like when we took a little pause in the recording for you to look that information up or try to, I asked you how long we were into it, and I was kind of shocked when you told me.
So we're 35 minutes into it. Boy, my sense of time is just off. Nah, it's actually 56 minutes. So we're doing pretty good. Although there's a lot of silence areas in this podcast that'll get truncated down to 3/4 of a second. There's another term, truncated. Anybody know what that means? I don't know. It's just what it says it is. Truncate silence. You click that
Truncated.
And it gets truncated. So whatever the flip that means, I don't know. It's a track bar adjustment for a podcast, I guess. Gets around the corner faster.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. No race this Sunday. It's Mother's Day.
Oh, that's right. It is Mother's Day.
Yeah, just kidding. There's always a race. There definitely is a race this Sunday. All the cool kids are going to be at the Kansas Motor Speedway.
Oh, I like when they race Kansas.
Kansas is an all right track. I've been there before. For me, it's an okay race. It's such a cookie cutter race. I've got to the point where I don't even like Texas anymore because Texas,
Really?
Texas is so similar to Atlanta and to Charlotte and to Las Vegas. They're all built the same way. The turns are a little bit different in that some are banked a little bit more than others. But those in Kansas and Chicagoland, I can't stand Chicagoland. That's the most
I'm not
boring
a big fan of
race.
that one.
And then the worst race of them all, Pocono.
Oh yeah, I agree. I don't like that track at all.
Pocono is like watching paint dry for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's not entertaining.
And this is coming from two guys that are pretty big NASCAR fans.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Obviously you got Daytona and Talladega, which we do like, although Daytona is exciting for about the first 50 laps, and then it's boring as bejesus for the next 125 or 130. And then, the last 50 laps, okay, we'll watch it again. Talladega, a little bit different. You never know what's going to happen at Talladega. The middle of Daytona, the middle part of the race of Daytona just is always sucked. Never been a lot going on in the race. But Talladega, you never know when that's. I'm starting to like the road courses.
Are you?
Yeah. I really dig California's road course because there's more turns than Watkins Glen, and there's elevation change.
Mm-hmm.
The only part about that is for the fans, for the viewing people, and for those of you who don't like NASCAR, it's okay to go on to another part. But for the fans who watch it on TV, you miss a whole lot of what goes on in that. You've only got one TV screen. It's not like you're looking at 9 different turns.
Yeah.
And seeing what's going on in each turn. They can only do one at a time. So they try to get that best to you, or get it to you the best way they know how. And at Watkins Glen's a little easier track to show on TV. And then, of course, they freaked us out last year at Charlotte with the Roval.
Yeah.
Running the road course on the inside part of the track of Charlotte, which was kind of cool. But short tracks like Martinsville and Bristol, especially Bristol, man, that's where it's at.
Oh yeah.
Bristol reminds me of, the old, I don't know if they still do this anymore, but the old roller skating thing where the women get in there and roll around on the derby.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Roller derby. And bang into each other and try to get the, I don't know what they call it.
Of course they still have roller derby, bro.
Do they really?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Man, we got to
sure.
We got to go watch one of those.
In fact, somebody that used to hang out with us was a roller derby girl.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. That's a true story, bud.
I'm going to have to find out who this is when we get off the podcast.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's places Tulsa's got at least one roller derby team, maybe two.
I'm going to have to do some research. I'd love to go watch this.
Oh, dude, it's a ball. Man.
Yeah, it is. Drink beer and watch women fight on skates?
Yeah. Why can't that be Tuesday? I mean, every Tuesday.
Oh, I know. Drink beer, eat tacos, and watch roller derby.
Oh, you man! I hope the pearly gates. I hope on the other side of them, that's what's waiting on.
Yeah, I totally lied about finishing this on NASCAR, man. We're on roller derby.
Yeah, I never saw that coming.
No, nor did I.
Yeah, let's do that though. Let's go to a roller derby match one night. That'd be a fun time.
Maybe we can do some interviews with some of the roller derby chicks and.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Ask them complete inappropriate questions like, "Man, you are feisty out there on the track. Are you this way in the sack?"
just create crazy stuff to get them to answer. See what the reaction is.
Can you if we were romantically involved, would you nudge me like that in the bedroom?
We need to see if we can get a gig as like color commentary for roller derby. I think that's right up our alley.
The second half of this derby is brought to you by Vagisil. I scream, you scream, we all scream for vagina cream. Vagisil.
Yeah, surely there's a market for us to get into doing that kind of stuff.
Oh my God. Oh, well, if I made you laugh, America, on the Vagisil joke, that's actually a very old fake ESPN commentary that was on Saturday Night Live years and years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
During the boring parts of Saturday Night Live, that there was actually a few diamonds in the rough, and that was one of them. Because they always had the guy who's just didn't know where he was or anything. He just bobbed his head and, yeah, sure enough. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's like all I'd answer, So, yeah, man, tacos, beer, and roller derby.
Sign me up.
Maybe we could, you know what? If we could get some of our metal band friends to show up and play a metal concert in the infield of the roller derby while the roller derby's going on, while everybody's drinking beer and eating tacos. I just think that's really good. What about you?
I'm in.
You're in? Okay. We'll make that happen. Roller derby, metal, tacos, beer.
I mean, that definitely, yeah. That you talk about the makings of an epic night.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. I hope the women don't get stinky because they're going to get all sweaty and everything like a freaking gym.
While you're trying to eat tacos.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You walk into a boys' locker room and smell what a boys' locker room smells like. Walk into a girls' locker room. It smells like rotten onions.
I'm going to take your word on that.
Them women, some nasty folk, man.
I'm going to take your word on it. Man, you've got a lot of groups of people you've pissed off in this past.
Hey, you know what? Don't care. Don't care.
I'm just pointing out the obvious. I'm not saying I'm trying to get you to care.
Just trying to make America great.
There we go.
All right, homie. That's the end of this podcast. I'm tired. It's time for me to go to bed. I got to do other things, but I'm glad we could get this in on Wednesday so we could make Party Foul Johnny and everybody else in America and over in the UK happy. My name is Big Tiddy, and I will see you later. Love you. Bye.
And you guys get out there, kick the day in the ass, and leave your mark on the world. Shiner out.
This podcast sucks.